Party people, it is Caravan Dan in the house, and I'm going to be telling you about every single game I played in the month of June and ranking it from worst to best. And let's go ahead and get started. So starting off, we have Mountain Goats. Mountain Goats at the bottom of the list. I don't like Mountain Goats very much as a game where you can definitely get luckier than someone else. There's some strategy involved with it, which makes it nice, but it's definitely a luck-based game. There's no question about it. I mean, again, there's some strategy to it, but if I need to roll a 12 and I'm only rolling ones, or if I roll like 4 ones, or sorry, if I roll a 1-1-2-2 or 1-2-2-2, it's an objectively worse roll than someone who rolls like 5 or 4 5s. It's just a game where like it definitely depends on what you roll. I mean, statistically improbable to have like an overall horrible experience if you play enough. But it's a game where like it doesn't make me want to come back to playing it. So Mountain Goats at the bottom of the list, next to this next one. Next one's Exploding Kittens. Now, the past two games I talked about, this game and the last game, Mountain Goats, I don't like, but my dad likes it. One of the only few games that he can play and teach and enjoy. My dad does not like board games. He does not like games that like you actually have to consider the rules and like multiple different options. He's a very simple man from Kansas, which is perfectly fine. But that means that whenever we play games with him, they have to be these games. Now, this one is the Good versus Evil Exploding Kittens, which is actually better, but anything else on this list is also better. So number 20 is Exploding Kittens. Number 19 is a Spy Family board game. Now, Spy Family, oh my gosh, this, I was so excited for this one for so long. I love the publisher, I love the IP, I love anime. This is just a worse love letter, in my opinion. It's just a flat worse love letter. It's a hand builder, which means it definitely depends on what you have in your hand. Like, it definitely depends on what you draw, which sucks. Games where, like, you literally can't do anything unless you draw what you need to draw, that sucks. And that's why Exploding Kittens is so low. And this game was not... This game really was just a worse version of a love letter. Disappointing to say, but it is what it is. And number 18, I've been excited to play for almost 2 years now. I've had it in my collection. It's been on the side. I keep on forgetting I have it. I pulled it out one night. We pull it out. And I read the rules, and goodness gracious, it's way too much reading. It's like a really cool concept of like a localized deck builder where like you get to a little bit push your luck like Mystic Vale, where the more cards you pull, the more resources you get what's on the top of your pile. A certain amount of symbols are showing you bust. It gets to a point where you're busting like crazy. Like you're just failing left and right, and there's no control over it. There's so many times where there were so many turns I took just busting, and I didn't have any control over it because at the beginning of the game I just happened to have bad cards, bad cards, bad cards. It makes you shuffle, so bad cards, bad cards, bad cards. And it's not like a skill issue. I wasn't pushing my luck whatsoever. It mandates you draw a certain amount of cards from your deck, and I kept on busting on those mandated amount of cards. And when I finally could buy, I couldn't buy the things I wanted or needed to, so that kind of sucked. So Flip City was a really cool concept that was poorly executed. Now, number 17 is Deep Regrets. Now, I know this is everyone's like, whoa, best game ever. My game group and I did not like it very much at all. I'll be doing a before you buy on it where, you know, my opinion will be listed there more in depth, but just a heads up, like, the solo mode for this game is very good. I talked about my solo run through, but the reason why I haven't done it before you buy on it is because I don't really do before you buy on games I don't like too much, regardless of how popular they are. And this is one that I was very baffled that is as popular as it is. Now, I know the designers, the artists, and the art's beautiful. The concept's really cool, but, like, the fact that the game is so objectively swingy and lucky, I don't like that. I like games that are, like, good amount of luck, but, like, Mountain Goats, for instance, you don't have any skill in there. There's nothing you can do besides, like, oh, I guess I'm going to take the 2 numbers I rolled and do this. Even though it's not, like, too much you can do with it, not too much strategy you can have with it. Exploding Kittens, quite literally nothing you can really do with that. Virtually nothing you can do with that. Spy Family, everything about the cards you draw, so nothing you can really do with that. Flip City is kind of the same way, and Deep Regrets is the exact same way, where if I go to the shop and I spend 5 coins to look at 3 cards and keep 1, and I look at 3 cards, I get to keep 1. Cool. If someone spends 2 coins to draw the top of it, and they get an objectively significantly better card than me, there's nothing I could have done about that. I don't like games where that's the case. There is luck of the draw, but there's also just like, holy crap, why are some cards so much better than others? Like, one is counts as a free resource, and then the other one's like counts as this kind of resource, where like it's completely objectively better. Not all cards are made equal in that game. And the fact that someone got an ability to look at the top 2 cards of every single stack when they dive or something like that, and they got to ignore every negative effect card, like, that's cool, but like, I couldn't have done that if I wanted to. I literally spent so much money buying in every shop, looking at like 5 cards. I didn't see anything close to being that good. So that game was just a lot of luck. So I didn't really enjoy it too much personally. And I love Munchkin. But at least Munchkin you can negotiate. There's nothing you can really negotiate in this game. It's just pull the thing, do the thing, and good luck. So number 16 is Stool Pigeon. Stool Pigeon is a memorization game, which is why it's so low. It's not that it's a bad game. Played with some cool people. Played with some a fun environment. Played with I liked it. It was an overall decent game. But it required memory, so I failed because I like talking, socializing games, and my memory requires me to sit there and really just be like, that card's this card, that card's this card. So if everyone has 4 cards or 6 cards or whatever it was, I need to remember that your front left card is a pigeon or the number 4, and this guy is like his back right is the number 9, and mine is like I can't do all that. I really can't and enjoy myself. It's one or the other. So it's not a bad game. It just wasn't for me. So number 16, Stool Pigeon. Number 15 is Vegetable Stock. As you guys know, I do like Vegetable Stock, and now it's one of my games one of my dad's games that he enjoys. So I love it for what it is. I do have a good time with it. He can teach it and play it without needing my help or calling me. So I thank you, Arcade Wonders, for repopularizing a game that my dad is able to play and teach and have fun with. Good time, good game. I do enjoy it. It's not a bad game. And the rest of these games on this list I do like because, this is the start of the curve now. I'm having a good time with it. Number 14, Seven Wonders. Seven Wonders is a base game. It's not my favorite. I only like it more than Vegetable Stock because it's like more of a real board game rather than it's a quick card game that you crank out in like 8 minutes or so. Seven Wonders is a classical drafting game. It's not a bad game. I just want to do more in that game. That game's like you can't really do too much in. I got close to winning, I think. Regardless, none of these games are games I just win or lose. It's really just games where it's like the game itself I don't enjoy interacting with too much. Seven Wonders is a decent game. I just wish I could do more in. So that's why it's number 14. Number 13 is Flip 7, one of the other 4 games my dad can play. And if you can't notice, that's why these are on my list. I play with my dad. So I had to play all the games he was able to play, and I had a good time with my father. Not necessarily because of the games, but Flip 7, again, is a good game. I do enjoy it. It's fun, quick, blackjack-like, little push your luck, little haha, you busted, or I get more points than you situation. It's a fun time. Don't take it too seriously and you'll be good. Flip 7 is number 13, so yeah. Number 12 is Bonanza. Bonanza, the bean party game from Germany. It's a cool time. I think it's been a little bit overplayed now. It's a game of just a lot of negotiation, which I appreciate and I do enjoy. I got close to winning that one, or maybe I did win that one. I think I got close to winning that one. It was really cool. I really do enjoy negotiation games. I like games where even if it's the cards you draw are lucky, if I can position myself well, like Munchkin, where you can kind of like, hey, I want to get to this point before I start taking these kind of types of actions, making certain alliances. It's cool. And Bonanza allows you to do that in a very non-aggressive manner, which is nice for people who don't like aggressive games, which are some people in my gaming groups. Love them regardless, but yeah, I like more aggressive games. So if I have to play a game that's non-aggressive, I do still like some player interaction. So Bonanza allows for a lot of communication. Number 11 is Block. It's a straight logical puzzle game, a polyomino game. I played it because it was a friend's birthday, and we're at her house, and like she never gets to play Blockist because no one really likes it. She gets made fun of at my events sometimes for saying her favorite game is Blockist, but I did enjoy playing. I do like Blockist myself. It's just one of those games I can't play too often because it's kind of like once you do it once or twice with the same group, it's like I know where our aim is. Now it's just, but at least it's not lucky. It's all about the choices you make and where the people around you go. So I like it a lot. Just not my favorite. So number 11 is Blockist. Number 10 is Intentioned, a game by Matthew Cambick from Malka Games that was on Kickstarter. I like it. It's a cool time. It is a game where I think you're each like an octopus trying to get the most amount of sushi go scoring type stuff. So you want to get the most amount of certain symbols, and it's like blind. So you have to do your best with trying to grab with your tentacles in certain locations while trying to deflect and protect from the sharks that you can play and try to like play sharks to try to attack other players while you can. It's cool. It's nice. It's a quick like 20-minute or 30-minute game for like $20. It did great in Kickstarter, and I really am excited to see more from Matthew Cambick. So that's Intention. Number 9 is Dracula vs. Van Helsing, my second favorite 2-player game. I don't like 2-player games too much. This is a good one. It's cool. One person plays Van Helsing, one person plays Dracula. It's a trick-taking game where you can play cards, and every time on your turn you have to play draw one and then play one from your hand, which allows you to use the effects from the card. And you can change the suit. You can reveal other players' cards and get rid of low numbers at negative cost for yourself. It's a fun time. It's cool. My wife really likes it. So for a while, it was my favorite 2-player card game until I found another game, which you can find in my other videos on my channel. If you're not subscribed yet, go and subscribe now. You'll see me talking about a lot of different games because I play everything like once. So yeah. Go ham on that. So that is Dracula vs. Van Helsing. Number 8 is One Piece Luffy's Bento Box. I was excited to play this one. It is not what I expected at all. It's like a simultaneous party-esque game for like up to 8 people, I believe. Everyone gets a character from the show of One Piece, except for Luffy, because that is like the middle of the board. And on your turn, you have to either eat from the player on the left, eat from the player right, eat from the bag, eat the stuff on your plate, block, or use your ability. It's literally like that. Like on the same time, you say 1, 2, 3, and then you do one of 2 actions. So basically, if I want to block here and then steal from the bag, I'll do this. If someone's pointing at me, that they'll take my food. It's a game that can be streamlined a lot more. We played in like basically a loud party house. So it took like an hour when it really should take like 20 minutes. So that's because everyone's talking, or it took like a food pizza break or something like that in the middle. But it was a lot better than I thought it was going to be. It's a game where you can only interact with the players on the left and right of you, which is always kind of skewed depending on the people you sit next to, but it's one of those games, don't take it too seriously, have a good time, have fun, and just eat some food. And you'll have a good time. So that is why One Piece Luffy's Bento Box is number 8 for this month. Number 7 is Blank Slate. If you know what Blank Slate, it's a game where you want to have the a relatively common opinion in your group. So you give everyone a whiteboard, which allows you to write down stuff, and then you pull out a card that's a blank and a word. So you want to make a compound word. So basically it's like blank side, you could say outside. And someone might say upside. Someone might say, I don't know, downside, whatever it is. But everyone writes it down and flips. If you have an opinion that no one else has, you get no points. If you get an opinion that one person has, you get like 3 points. If you get an opinion that more than one person has, you get 1 point. And you want to get to, I think, 21 points first to win. So you want to have like, kind of have a vibe with someone in the group. So you both keep on pairing with each other, but like have, I don't know, you want to just keep being consistent. You can't match with like one person. It's a cool game. It's fun. It's one of the better of the party games from like the Number 6 is Parks and Potions, a game that was on Kickstarter, I think last year. I forgot the name of the publisher, but you can find the game right now on the website. He sent it to me for me to show off at Dice Star East. I like it. It's a quick dice recipe fulfillment kind of push your luck game. I like recipe fulfillment games. I didn't really feel like the theme was super embedded on the game, but the cards are really cute animals, and you're just rolling dice and hoping you get the symbols you need to like make certain colors, and you actually have to use like real color theory to play the game. You don't need to know it, but you have to use it to combine like red and blue makes purple or whatever it is. And I think that's really cool. I had a good time with the game. It's quick, simple, cheap. You can get a couple expansions right now if you buy it on the website, pre-order something like that. So go ahead and check that out if you want. Number 5 is Comet. Comet is a game that I forgot who sent it to me. We'll talk about it later. Feed the Crack. Outset Games. There you go. Outset Games sent me Comet. It's a dinosaur card utilization game where you play a card that lets you spawn at a certain place on the map. You need to get your dinosaurs out of the way of Comet, getting off the board. When you get off the board, you add it to your bank and get the certain abilities, depending on what it's going to be. And I like it. It was actually a cool game. It's not horrible. I wouldn't play it too many more times in a year. Probably play like 2 to 4 times in a year. But it was a cool game with dinosaurs. It was like some strategy. A little bit push your luck for sure. Some of the asymmetric abilities were a little bit too much, obviously better than the other ones. But overall, it's a good game. I had a good time with it. So go check out Comet. Yeah, thanks Elsa for sending me Comet. Number 4 is called Adventure. Not necessarily because of the game, more so because the game's vibe. Like, it was a cool thing to build a D&D character, to do the story of like, I'm going to charm the prison guard, or I'm going to attack the dragon. It's very thematic. You add that to your board that you're building, try to build your character, get more prestige. I like it. It's a fun game, but turns out some people don't know just how lucky that game is. That game is a stupid amount of luck. You're literally hoping that the things you need show up on the lineup that's publicly available. You're hoping that no one takes what you want that's publicly available in the lineup, and then you get to choose a certain amount of dice you roll to get the thing you're looking for, and then you're hoping the dice hit the symbols you're looking for. It's literally luck on luck on luck, which is fine. I like this game a lot. It's number 4 on my list. I like luck, but when some people say like, "Oh, that's not luck, that's skill," you know, because you have to choose it out. I'm like, yeah, but it's really just like I played that game and it got to the point where someone just got lucky, didn't fail a single roll, didn't really try to min max, they just grabbed the only thing they could go for every single turn, ended the game early, and then someone else won based on the things that they could get that I never had available to me because it was taken always before my turn. And it's not a bad time. It's just like, don't call it luck, or sorry, don't call it strategy if you get lucky off the pulls and off the dice rolls. That's just a personal thing for me. Yeah. Number 3 is Sonic Speed Battle. Now these games are 3 games in one. It's by Kess. It's like a ton of characters from the Sonic Adventure series, which, you know, it had Team Chaotix, it had Team Rose, it had Team Sonic, it had Team Shadow or Dark Light, what do you want to call it? And then a few more characters like Orbot for some reason, from like Sonic Colors. But it's cool. There's 3 mini games. It's best to play with 3 or 4 people for sure. Or $18 game. Go and check it out if you like Sonic. Number 2, Stranger Things Upside Down. Now this is a great co-op push your luck game by Simon Games with the Stranger Things IP. You can actually play it twice because there's one board is season 1, the other board season 2, and that's assuming if you win both times off the bat, which you will not. You will see just how difficult it is when you start playing it. But that's a good game. That was a good time, good game. I played with my wife. Now we're just dedicated on like beating it. I played it a few times in where I was at Simon Expo in 2023, but it was fun. It was enjoyable. I finally got the game for myself for like 15 or 20 bucks, but it's like a $50 game. There is an 11 promo card that allows you to use her as your ability in the game if you want. But overall, it's a fun time. I like it. It's cool. For those of you who say I hate co-op, and I say I hate co-op a lot, number 2 of the month is a co-op game because it's just that good of a game. Last but not least, Ravers of Midgard, the card game created actually by a designer here based in Central Florida who owns a ton of the Coliseum Comics comic book store. Aaron Holland, I believe his name is. This is a great, strict negotiation game. I tell everyone, even if you don't like negotiation, this game's 100% negotiation, you can still enjoy it. I played with people who don't even like negotiation, but all you do is you choose a location to go to. You go to location, and then you just say what you want. And if you both want to say the same thing, you just say something else that you might want. And you split the rewards that way. It's that simple, that clean, that easy. It takes like 40 minutes to like an hour, depending on how many people play with and how difficult everyone's being. Plays up to 6 characters, or sorry, 6 players. No like crazy variable setups for different player counts. Simple to teach, a lot of different strats to win. Just all in all, a ton of great things about this game. I love this game. I gotta add this to my lineup to actually rank this game. But all in all, that's every game I played in June 2025. If you have any questions, let me know. I'm excited to talk about more games going forward. If you like these videos, go ahead and subscribe. If you want to support me, go ahead and comment below what your favorite game was of June 2025. And I do mean June, not July. July's will come out in August because you always have to do a month later because you never know how big of gaming I might get on the 31st. I don't know. You don't know. No one knows. So yeah, thanks for watching. Peace. Have a great day. God bless. And I hope to see you at the table soon.